Yo, what up? This is Mr. Legend for BlackMenVentTV.com. I had some shit on my mind, dude, that's pissing me off lately. But it's kind of like going over a lot of people's heads. I just wanted to point this shit out. Lately, there's been a meme that's been going around viral that basically says, like, what's up, beautiful? Are you single? And in reply, I guess the female's supposed to say, what's up, ugly? You paying rent? And I'm like, damn, that is really, really harsh. And people are, mainly females, are spreading that around. It's going viral because they think it's funny. And I got into a debate with one of my female friends recently. Well, it wasn't no debate. We were just really trying to find out who the fuck, like, what's the funniest female comedian? Because female humor is not funny to anyone. It seems kind of cruel and demeaning. I mean, I've sat up and I've tried to watch Netflix specials with women, and it's just not funny. I mean, it's either they're degrading, well, the white female comedians, they're like degrading themselves, like slut shaming themselves. I don't know what's supposed to be so funny about that. Or they're talking bad about men. And I guess like in the female circle that shit is funny, but that's only like half your people. That's only half the people. Like, how can you be a successful female comedian when only females laugh at you? Like, can you, like Kevin Hart, like any successful male comedian, women and men find them funny as hell. Everybody can relate to what they're saying, and the jokes are very memorable. There's not one, the only female that has legitimately made me laugh that I could think of off the top of the head is Watch Jazzy. This woman, first of all, is beautiful as hell. And then on top of that, she has a sense of humor that everybody can relate to. And I think the key to comedy is that it has to be true in some form or fashion. Because if it's not a lot of people can relate to it. And the joke is lost. You know what I'm saying? So, and when she talks about stuff, dating and guys and all of that, she keeps it real. She doesn't have to bash men, and she has no problem with being real with how girls act and how they react to men in the game. The stupid stuff and you know what I'm saying? So, and everybody can relate to that. I see guys and girls under her shit, and I wish her a lot of success. I don't know why the hell she's not successful as hell right now. Like one of the most funniest people I know. And I don't know. That's tangent. But let's get back to this meme. Come on, y'all. Jesus Christ, man. I'm trying to have me a good Friday. But so, this meme, good morning, ugly. You paying rent? Like, this tells you right now, and this is what happened to women in the past 3 decades or so. They lost their couth or tact when it comes to the finesse. Like, for years we believed that women love men, and that's why they wanted to get married, and whenever they got cheated on, they were like the innocent ones because they were really in it with all their heart. And when the guy cheated on them, the guy was a scumbag because they were so innocent with it. But since then, females have let us know that they are really, really money oriented. If it wasn't for their independence, then they would still have to go under this guise of, yeah, we're all family. But feminism taught us that, and told them that, you know, the only reason why we need men is for their resources. And like, if you can't give me any money or do anything for me, I don't need you, is what the female mantra is right now. So when you hear someone say, I can relate, because I've said good morning beautiful. I've tried to approach women and say, hey, you know, you got a man or something like that, or just approaching her in the interest of romance, or if not, just being friends or whatever. You never know. If she's taken, she can have a friend that'd be cool with me. Or if I'm not her type, I might have a friend. There's no reason to get negative here. You know what I'm saying? But it just, that meme is like the cat is out of the bag, but a lot of people are not realizing it, because it screams it out loud that these people, women are just not good people. They're like evil people, and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? That is something cruel as hell. Like, yo, you ain't no good to me unless you could pay my rent, you little ugly motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And females across the board was dying laughing at that. I'm like, I don't get that. That's not attractive at all. That pretty much shows your nature is you're a user. Okay? You're a gold digger, a low grade one at that. You don't care about anything. Love and romance and all of that is bullshit to you. You don't care. You'll use it to get some money. But as far as, you know, the innocence of meeting someone who might be the one, they don't give a shit about that. And that meme shows it. And the reaction to that meme going viral shows it. You're a scumbag. I mean, and you know, mostly black females was spreading that shit around. They thought it was hilarious. And I'm just like, I can't imagine anybody else, any other people. Can you imagine like a petite Asian chick, like, you say like, hey, beautiful, how you doing today? And they like, you know, you can't imagine them saying you paying rent, or because we ain't got no business if you ain't giving up no money and nothing like that. It shit sound like some prostitute shit. And they thought it was hilarious. They thought it was funny. My thing about it is that I seen a lot of guys like liking whoever was posting it, and I was like, either these dudes are dumb as hell, or they just trying to get laid. A lot of dudes out here are like just sacrificing their manhood, checking in their balls just for a chance to smell it. Not for, it's not like an even exchange, like, okay, I'm gonna check my balls in so I can smash tonight. You know what I'm saying? No, they was like, I'm gonna check my balls in for a chance to smash tonight. That's not a good deal, son. So, you know, if you know anybody who is money oriented, like that shit is not normal. That's evil, man. And what I'm noticing, more and more people don't give a fuck. Like, evil people used to have to hide it, because if you found out if they was evil, you wouldn't fuck with them. So they needed to trick everybody so they can have a chance to get over on your ass. But now it's like, yeah, I'm evil, this the way it is. If you can't get down with it, then fuck you, you know? And since a lot of guys haven't been raised by men, they think that this is the game. This is the way it's supposed to be. If you can't handle this, then you ain't no man. Well, I got news for you. This is absolute bullshit. And for anybody playing this shit right along with them, you stupid as hell, and you a simp. You're a shadow of a man and what men used to be. Disgusting. this behavior, people like, no, you can't judge nobody. You're not supposed. Yes, I can, and I will, because if nobody judges you, scumbag motherfuckers, you're gonna keep doing this shit, and everybody knows that to be fact. Shit is so stupid nowadays, man. I just try to. I don't want to be a recluse, but man, it's like I'm allergic to bullshit nowadays. I guess the older you get, the less tolerance you have for bullshit. I think about back in the day when girls used to bullshit, and I used to be able to tolerate it, because you know what? I'm gonna get paid in ass pretty soon, and it's gonna be glorious. You know, but after you smash so many girls or whatever, you start to begin to see there's a lot more things in life than getting ass. And I realize that a lot of my people don't realize that. A lot of my people, if it don't have nothing to do with money or sex, they have no clue what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up. That's tangent also. But if you want to wonder why they're single, because not once did I see, when this meme was being passed around, not once did I see a female saying, take this shit down, this shit is horrible, you looking like a whore right now, this is some shit that a whore say, and you making us look bad as women. And that's why we like, man, it's over, man, and that's why you single, because you sat back and let these motherfuckers dirty your name. If I'm wrong right now, you gotta ask yourself, why do I feel like this? What would make me think like this? A lot of people would like to just go ahead and disregard you and dismiss you, say that you hate women or that you can't get sex from women, so you mad at them. Do it look like I have female problems? Come on. Never. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to actually listen to me and figure out and understand and believe what the fuck I'm saying. But you notice that a lot of females will say, fuck what you saying. This is what I want you to be saying, so that's what you saying. I would be like, man, the sky is blue and that car over there is yellow. And they'd be like, you hate women. I'd be like, what? What does that have to do with? And for years and years, I tried to sit up and explain to them, but then I realized that it doesn't have to make sense to them. They'll say anything they want and believe it and roll with it as if it was true. Doesn't matter if it has any facts to back it up, or logic and facts and truth and all that. That's man stuff. Females live in a fantasy, whichever one they want to create. And how they live this long, living in that type of, with that type of mindset, because me and we can't afford to do that. We'll be homeless like a motherfucker. But you have a vagina, pussy don't spin, man. You can pay somebody in vagina and still have the same amount left for the rest of your life. A lot of females, and they realize that. That's where the scumbag comes from. The use of man, that's where it comes from, especially in America. American women learn at a very, very young age that if a boy likes you, you can get some shit out of his ass. And they roll with this shit for the rest of their life. Nobody ever goes up and tells them, hey, that is not, you're not supposed to rock like that. That's kind of evil. That's kind of scumbagish. Because these guys actually love you or like you, and you just use them for whatever. Nobody ever checks them on that. If you say something, don't judge me, that's the devil, man. That's the fucking devil, dude. When the devil said, the devil will get up and be mad. When I say devil, it's just a personification of evil. But when you move his hustle, when we uncover these atrocities, the devil gets mad, man, and he wants to stop you from uncovering his bullshit. They would rather dismiss you as a woman hater than acknowledge that, yeah, this shit is some evil scumbag shit we doing. It's a well-known fact that females will fuck their way to the top. But yet, we all want to act like Bill Cosby was the first one they tried it on. Or didn't. Or whatever. What the fuck? If you come out and say, hey, it's a well-known fact, somebody even said it's an open secret, that, goddamn, they got like, it's cliche. The casting couch is cliche. Because in the industry, females get down on that couch for opportunity. But if you say this shit out loud, man, you'll get attacked. Even though everybody knows it. Do you really, you gotta check these motherfuckers, man. Do you really hate women, or is this the truth? And I tell people all the time, because I don't argue too much anymore. I don't give a fuck if they get it or not anymore. Excuse me, because before I was like, man, the reason why our culture is demise is because we don't have families anymore. Women are not cultivating families, but they're still making babies and shit. But the babies don't have everything they need to be successful in life, to grow up, which is 2 parents. You know, and then you come along and then say, you know, he was a rapist just because they pointed fingers at him, or we want to act like this shit is impossible. It's impossible for a female to lie. Like, it's not possible for somebody to see that when a female point their finger, they lie, they don't get any consequence for it. Everything to gain. You don't think that these men, ever since Mike Tyson and everybody, have been targeted? Why are rapists rich men nowadays? How come they're not who rapists used to be? Guys waiting in the alley, waiting for the jogger to pass and snatching motherfuckers up, kidnapping bitches and forcing themselves on them. Why is it always a rich motherfucker? I'm not rich. I'm doing okay, and I don't have to rape nobody. You know, as females line up, when you are famous and rich, females line up to fuck you. So why you gotta rape somebody? But here we want to all sit up and go along with the bullshit, because a lot of people don't want to get on a woman's bad side. They don't want to feel the wrath of a female. They cannot do anything but talk bad about you. They can't. It's like, I don't care. Make me miss the light. Fucking retard, man. But y'all, I gotta wrap this shit up, man.